Hi folks, welcome back to Visits with SoxyNana Alice. I'm Alice, your yarn host today, and I'd love to welcome you down here in the craft room in wintry Winnipeg. It is 27 below, feels like 31 below Celsius. I think Canada is the only place that actually does the feels like, but that's because we have such horrible wind chill factors that sometimes the cold wind is what freezes your skin and makes everything so icy fresh out there. I'm hoping that you enjoy the show today. It's the first one of 2025. So happy new year to all my old subscribers and my new subscribers. And you guys that are new, thank you so much for stopping by and checking me out and hitting the subscribe button. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Anywho, I just wanted to I guess I'll do a quick intro thing here. So where you can find me is not on Instagram anymore. I'm only on Facebook, Ravelry, and here on YouTube. And I do have an email account. So I'll put all that information up here on one of these sides for a little card, and I'll put it in the information below. I also have a Ko-Fi account, and any money's going to that will be being put towards shipping of prizes for our Sox-a-long 2025 that Diane and I are running for the whole year. And you can go back and check out the live and check out Diane's channel, My Pink Bathtub, and check out the Ravelry groups. Please, everyone is welcome if you want to knit a pair of socks a month. And for those of you that aren't able to knit a pair a month for whatever reason, or crochet, you're welcome to chatter it up in the chatter thread, and in there I'll be drawing for prizes as well. Okay, so what I also have a prize to give away today from the live. We have, if you went back into the live at the January 1st and you put in the word hashtag SOX, you could win a prize of a pattern prize from Dana Ray Makes. So I'm going to do like Mandy does from Mandy Von Knits, and I'm going to put in the information, the person's name here from the random draw, and you have a chance to pick any pattern you like from Dana Ray Makes his designs. Please get a hold of me on Ravelry. The link is below, and I'll get that pattern to you, whichever pattern you choose. And congratulations. Thanks for coming back to the live and putting in the word socks. We had a lot of entries. We had a lot of fun, Diane and I had, doing that live. We will be doing a live this weekend, another one as a mid-month ramble where we'll go through our socks and see what other kind of shenanigans we can get up to. So I'm hoping you can join us. I will put it in the information, and you'll be able to click on it and put a notification in to notify you when it's live, okay? It will be in the evening, probably, well, we're working on Sunday the 19th around 6:30 Central Standard Time. We'll do an evening one this time. Okay, and it's just a mid-month ramble. We won't be drawing the prizes for the January socks yet. Okay. So, so for those of you that don't know me and you want to know a little bit about me, that I'm going into my 5th year now on YouTube as SoxyNana Alice. I started out this channel as tutorial sessions for my grandkids during lockdown so that I could kind of share with them some crocheting, some knitting, like to learn how and to do. I did some tutorials for them. They're not the greatest. I mean, I'm a total amateur at all this stuff. So, and the learning curve was huge when it came to, the lighting and all that kind of stuff. So, and it's still not the best. So bear with me. But doing tutorials for my grandkids, and actually I had a couple of nieces that were following along as well for doing hand sewing, knitting, and crocheting. So I did a few tutorials, and then it just evolved into this podcast because I really wasn't into all the crafting podcasts on YouTube. And actually, my very first YouTube experiences were with Arn and Carlos. And I made a beautiful pillow with them. During lockdown, every day they gave us a pattern for a colorwork square or rectangle, and we ended up making that into blankets and pillows and what have you. It was so much fun. And that was my intro into the YouTube world and into my podcasting journey. So like I said, this is going into my 5th year. My anniversary, I think, is the 21st or something, 20th of January. So that will be my 4-year podiversary, what have you. But yeah, so I'm so glad that a lot of you have been here since the beginning, and a lot of you have just joined in, and I'm so happy you are all here to share this journey and to jump onto the Sox-a-long 2025 with Diane and I. Okay, so that's a little bit of the admin, and I did the draw, and we're good to go. Congratulations, by the way. And there'll be lots more draws to come and lots more prizes to win every month. Okay, sorry I didn't get a chance to record last week. As you know, I'd put up a notice saying that, there was some stuff going on in the family. We had some illness. We had, not me. I was good this time. I did get to my MRI. I had a last-minute MRI appointment that was perfect, and that fit in this week. And I had a friend in the hospital, and just with running around and buying the Pedialyte, buying the Ensure and everything for the sick people in the family. It's okay. It's all good. Everybody's better. Everybody's healthy and well on the way to recovery. Okay, so let's get into some knitting. I'm not going to share with you the socks that I'm working on for the knit-along, for the Sox-a-long, but I will be showing you a couple of the new cast-ons and a couple of whips. I have no FOs, but this was the last FO I had. This was the Gaudy Cardi by Julie Knits in Paris when I used the Drops Nord and in Midnight Ocean. And this multicolor here was from Tammy Ivanko here in Manitoba. She has Manjusha Fiberworks. Speaking of which, I'll just quickly note here, we're having the Manitoba Fiber Frolic put on by the Norwood Naughty Knitters, which is the knitting club that I attend on Sundays periodically. Sometimes I miss. But yeah, they're having their Fiber Frolic on January 19th for those of you in Winnipeg that would like to stop on by. And yeah, hopefully I'll be picking up some more prizes from some of the makers there and for the Sox-a-long, and yeah, that'll be a great weekend. So I've got a busy weekend coming up. I better get my rest. I haven't been sleeping so great, so sorry, no makeup today. It is what it is. So I am going to show you my whips. I've been working on, as well as the socks, I've been working on my smoke show vest. When I last showed you guys, I was on, here, get the needles out of the way. I was on the body. The needles are still on there we go. I was working on the body, and I was way down here working on the buttons. On the button band is at the same time as the sweater. And this is beautiful. I'm using Patton's Astra. And in this blue color, dark denim, it is so nice to work with. This is the never-ending balls of wool that I got from Diane. And I've already got all the back done. If you see any mistakes, don't tell me. Don't want to know. This is a gift. This is going to be a gift. And yeah, it turned out really cool. I love the texture in this. This is really nice. I think I might even make another one like this. This is supposed to be a 3-weight. It's coming up more. It's a little bit heavier like a worsted. And I did my own kind of a twisted rib band. It's going to have 4 buttons. Yeah, 4 buttons on it. And it goes all the way up. And then you put it all together. You seam the top. And then you do the button band for the neck. And you do it separately. And then you sew it on after. So then I have to just do the armholes, and I will be done. I can give it a quick, kind of a spray wash, I think. I don't know if I'll throw it through the wash or not. I think I'll let my girlfriend do that, who I'm making it for. It's turning out really good. I'm very happy. Thank you, Mandy Vaughn from Mandy Vaughn Knits. I won this pattern from her show, And you go over and check her out. I'll link her show below. Go ahead and give her a subscribe too. She's doing very well with her sweater journey. Yeah. So there you go. I should have this done. I'm hoping I'll have this done by next weekend. So then maybe, well, I won't be wearing it because it's not mine. But I will be putting all the details into my Ravelry, and where you can go ahead and see it there. By the way, I wanted to mention, all of those folks that are on Ravelry, oh my God, the socks you guys are putting in the finished object thread. We've got a crochet pattern in there. Someone who did crochet, somebody did them flat and seamed them. So cool, okay? Like, go on in there, check it out. And even if you're not a sock knitter, maybe you should be. I don't know, follow the journey. Come on, knit those socks, people. That's living in my I knit so I don't kill people bag that I made a couple of years back. And yeah, so that's that. I did have some acquisitions. I'm not going to go through those with you today because I'm going to keep my acquisitions to when I actually am using them, okay? Okay, so living in my butterfly bag that I made myself is the other make-along that I am joining in on this spring. It's the Shima knit-along, and that's over with Beatrice Mase. I'm going to make another, this is my second one, I'm going to make another Shima sweater. I did pull the first one back, and actually this is the wool that I made this side with, and a baby blue, but I ran out of the baby blue, and I did go back and get an extra ball of this, but I ran out of the baby blue that I had, so it was too short. It had no sleeves. I really wasn't happy with it, and I wasn't reaching for it in my closet. So, but I knew I loved the sweater, so I wanted to make the long sleeve version. So she just happened to be having the Shima knit along. Check her out I'll link her information below. She's a wonderful designer. She's got the coolest stuff. I think you know, if you've been watching for a while, I made the H sweater, which she just put out, and I did a test knit for her. But the outside, you see, Alice, geez, am I gonna have to cut this all out? No. Okay, so here you go with it's got a meeting here, and then the back is really pretty. And it makes this, like, I wish this was kind of in the front too. That would be kind of nice, hey? It's kind of got this zebraing effect here, back and forth. So you never have to purl. You're always knitting. And it is a raglan. And the raglan you do the same way with this. The way you do the raglan is so it shows this beautiful little texture. And yeah, it is a really, really cool sweater. I love these Shima patterns. And as a matter of fact, I did pick up where is it? I did pick up the Shima socks, and that's the socks. And I'm going to knit a pair of this, I think, maybe in, maybe I'll do these for March. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to do 2 pair a month. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. At least get 1 pair a month done. Yeah. Last year, I think I made 16 pairs of socks. But you know what? It just comes and goes, my sock mojo. So yeah, so this is the front. This is the Shima sweater by Beatrice Mase. I have made it before. Beautiful. This wool is by Arcane Fiberworks. This is Geo Rocks. I don't think they're making this color anymore. It's pinks and baby blues and kind of I don't even know what color you call this. It's got baby blues and kind of a beigey pink and a gray. It's very lovely. It's not showing up nice on the camera, but maybe I'll take a picture of it and I'll insert it. And the gray I picked up from Wool Warehouse, and I got Yarn Smith's merino sock. And this is incredibly soft. I was really shocked at how soft it was. Mind you, I shouldn't be shocked. I mean, Wool Warehouse has beautiful wool. And they're over in England. And yeah, it's very thin though, because it's going to be a thinner sweater, even though it is all fingering weight. It will be long sleeve, and I'm not going to make it cropped. So I have 2 of these Geo Rocks, and I have, I think, 3 or 4 of the gray. So that's plenty to make the whole sweater for me. And my size and all the information, again, is on Ravelry. Okay, guys, and that's again in my butterfly bag. living in there. And did I show you the picture? I think I did, the Shima sweater. Beautiful, beautiful. Beatrice does amazing, amazing patterns. They're so cool. They're very unique, which is something I really think that I'm always looking for, something unique. Okay, so I have the cast-ons for the make-along. Okay, which ones? I'll go to this one first. Inside my Christmas, this is my Christmas buck bag, I call it. So I started the Christmas Chaos socks. I'll put a picture up here of what they look like. And I know I have the person's name. She is Stitches and something. Hang on, Barbara is her first name. And I think I wrote it in my other book, guys. Typical for me. All right, let's see if I can find it here. Barbara from Stitches and Chill. And this is the Christmas Chaos socks. So I picked up some Cascade Heritage solids in, I don't know what this color is, but it kind of looks like cinnamon to me. Number 05 is this color. And this is Cascade Heritage. I got Wally doing laundry. He's over there. This is our rec room, so we're down in the basement here. And then, and some white. And then I have some minis that I wound up. These minis, I believe, were from Mandy's. I won Mandy's. Yes, sir. May I help you? How long for the jar? I don't know. Check it. Well, it's not moved, so. No, it hasn't moved? Half hour. Yeah. Commercial break. Okay. He's checking the laundry. So these three colors, I got minis from Mandy. I won on her potiversary, I think it was. 1 year potiversary. Anywho, they're gorgeous. So these are some minis, and here's the colors, and it pretty much matches pretty close to the picture. I really like the way she made them. Barbara made her sample pattern. So I started this one. I started them both. I wanted to do them concurrently, but I don't have another 3mm needle because I'm doing the color work in 3mm, even though that is kind of big for fingering weight for me. I'm not that tight of a color work knitter. I have both of them going, so when I have both of them going, I use this little leather button that used to be on the back of a coat. So if you use a button with 2 big holes in it, or anything that has 2 big holes in it like that, you can thread both the wools through, and then it's easier to untangle. And this is the first motif are that I picked. You can pick, this is a free pattern, you guys, okay? So this is for the Sox-a-long, except I think I'm going to open a second thread just for an Advent sock pattern, and I'm going to do a little bit each month, like maybe a motif a month on both socks or every second month, and do it periodically so that I end up doing an Advent pair of socks for me for Christmas, because I don't have a pair of Christmas socks. I have lots of socks that are supposed to be Christmas socks, but they're not actually like, I don't know, color work, right? And you know me, I love my color work. So that's the first pattern. It's hearts I picked. And I think I might even match up with the actual sample pattern that Barbara's showing on her Ravelry page. So yeah, I'm going to enter these, and I'm going to just put the progress into a separate separate thread on Ravelry, and anybody else can join in with me if you would like to do some Advent socks. There's some beautiful patterns out there. I know Natalie Sheldon has patterns. There's a lot of Finnish designers that have patterns, as well as this is Barbara from Stitches and Chill. And this is a free pattern. So there's lots of free patterns out there too. If you happen to be on the Ravelry forum for our group for our Sox-a-long, there's on the left-hand side, there's some bundles that I've put in there, and it shows a lot of mostly free patterns, but yeah, and there's even crochet patterns in there. I think one of the people that's joining in with us, she actually wrote a crochet pattern, and it's in there, and I believe it's very, very inexpensive pattern. So if you're a crocheter, you can definitely get in on this. There's already a crochet pattern in the finished objects. So, okay, so I'm working on those, and yeah, I've got, let me put this wool away. It's in my buck bag, and I'll just keep working away little by little on this for an Advent project for the year. I'm also going to get in on Knits and Pieces. Here in Canada, they have a lovely podcast. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Kelly. And yeah, I'm just love watching their lives. Every week they have a live, and they are also having a Sox-a-long 2025, Sox-a-long 2025. They have one every year. And last year they had over 4,000 pairs of socks entered into their make-along. That was amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, so, and still while we're on the fun, funky socks, I got the pattern from Mona from Bunnymuff Designs. Oh my gosh, hi Mona. You are so generous. She actually donated this pattern to me to make for the Sox-a-long, but it's not a pair of socks. It is just a stocking, and I'm going to put a picture here. I'm going to put a picture here because there's a couple of different variations in the pattern, so go pick it up. It's for a Halloween stocking. I mean, seriously. So I started it, but I just did the cuff a little bit different. I'm doing it with this wool from this buckaball wool that we got from our knitting club, a lady in the knitting club. I also made the H sweater with this, and I'm using these two colors, and I'm going to be making it, and it is all color work, and I'm making it on a really small 2.75, I believe, knitting needle for these. I mean, it does call, I think, for a 3, but this is finer wool, and I didn't want it huge. It is a stocking that you can fill with presents, and I'm making it for Walter for next year because it's got all the animals on it, right? So I started with a 1x1 corrugated rib, and then I also did a Latvian braid at the top. I love Latvian braids, you guys. Just love, love, love them. So, and you know, I'll take a picture and I'll put it up on the screen for you to see how I did the actual ribbing, and because it's really different. And I just played around. I was just having fun, sitting watching TV, and I thought I'm going to make this stocking, but the stocking itself, it's really big and there's lots of intricacy in it. And I thought I wanted something fancier for the top as well. So I'm going to make this up for Wally for next year, for Halloween. And we don't really do a lot of Christmas stuff, but he doesn't have a Christmas stocking. So even if I only use it for in the fall and fill it with goodies for him, I'm sure he will totally enjoy it. So yeah, so I'm going to be working on this, and this, because it's kind of an Advent-y thing, I don't know if I'm going to put it, maybe I'll just enter it into the chatter thread. Not like I can win anything anyways. It is our make-along, you know, so I mean, I'm not going to be eligible for prizes, but I thought if you want it, I can share this, or I can just put it in my Ravelry pages. Again, check out all the Ravelry people and friend everybody, and, you know, have a blast. There's so many people sharing and helping each other and encouraging everybody, encouraging each other. It's great, you guys. I'm very pleased with this make-along and how it's taken off. It's blown my mind, okay? It's been a mind blower because so many people have done the donations and done the and are doing Ko-Fi and donations that way, that it's been crazy great. Like, it's going to be a successful year. Okay, what else have I got here to talk to you about? Oh, did I remember to tell you about why I wasn't available? I wasn't available because we've had some people that with sicknesses, appointments, hospital visits, what have you. So it was just, you know what? It got off to a very busy January. Yeah, the beginning of January has been extremely busy. Okay, so I think I've talked to everybody now about anything and everything. Oh, all the YouTubers that are joining in on this make along, please send me or put in the comments below. Put your YouTube channel. I don't know if YouTube will kick it out, but if not, find a way either by Facebook or by email. email me your links to your YouTube channels if I don't already subscribe. And yeah, I'll put a list of all the YouTube channels, and we will actually, I think there's a way I can put that all into the Ravelry information, so everybody can kind of go ahead and join in with your shenanigans for your socks in the make along as well. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, I did 16 pairs of socks last year. I did a vest, a child's vest, a shawl, a cardigan, that's this one, 3 short sleeve tops. For the summer, a long sleeve sweater, which was the H sweater, I believe. 8 toys, including 5 chickens. Do you remember my chickens? Those actually ended up going with the kids to a birthday party in December for the little girl that I made them for. And they used them, they took them to they went to like a community center to have the birthday party, and they ended up taking the chickens with them. I don't have any footage. I just have the footage, the original stuff, but she forgot to get pictures. But yeah, the kids were having a blast playing bowling for chickens. That was so fun. For them anyways. I made a pair of fingerless mitts. I made 2 pairs of mitts, 3 hats, and a whole bunch of washcloths. Yes, I bought for 2025, I'm still jumping on board for Garlene's monthly dishcloth along. She also has a temperature dishcloth along. I'm not getting in on that one because I didn't, I don't know. I wasn't, I'm not big on these temperature stuff because we have so much winter weather. I don't want to be reminded. Sorry. It's cold. I get it. Okay, I'm just following along with the monthly. Last year she had, her dishcloths each had a recipe with it, which was really nice because I'm not a baker, but you know what? It was something different, and it was really like a lot of fun to try and make the progress, or make the recipes and progress, and along with the new dishcloth. So yeah, that was fun. So I'm going to follow along with that. And again, like I said, I'm going to get in on Beatrice's make along for the Shima sweater and the Shima socks. So next Sunday we're going to have the mid-month ramble about, the shenanigans that Diane are getting up. I'm not sure if Diane's coming here, if I'm going there to her place, or if it's going to be, I'll just invite her up onto the stage with me. So we'll see how that goes, because it is the Fiber Frolic next Sunday, like I said. And yeah, I hope to see you there if you're from Winnipeg, or from Manitoba, that is, as well, and the surrounding area of Winnipeg. And yeah, that'll be great. I am so happy to be able to bring all of this shenanigans to you guys live and also on video. So I think that's the end. I think I've rambled on enough, and I got to go finish that laundry. I'm going to go check on it. It's so funny. Oh, today is sweater washing day. So I have had people ask how I wash and block my sweaters. Well, I will fill in quickly that I just soak them, and then I put them in the washing machine on the spin cycle, on the low spin cycle, just to spin off the water. And then I lay everything flat on the floor. I'll put in pictures. I just throw a whole bunch of towels, I guess, because of my age. I have collected so many towels over the years, and just grab all the towels you've got, throw them on the floor, and I just lay out all the sweaters. And then they just dry, and I dry them down here in our rec room, and I close the door. There's a small room. I'll take a picture and show you, and yeah, that's about it. So yeah, hopefully I have a little bit of footage for you of Chewy. Chewy is our rescue, and at the end, and yeah, so enjoy your week. We'll see you on Sunday. Have a terrific crafty week, and knit with love, folks. Take care. Bye now. Mwah. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Where'd you go? Come on. Go get you. Come on. Go get you.